Welcome to the newest installment of the Untitled Film Nerd Project. My name is Philip, and joining me as always is Teacher.
Hello.
This is night 17 of our 7th annual and consecutive 31 Days of Horror, where we watch a different horror movie every single night in October. And this year we changed it up a bit and are doing horror shorts, 2 every night. It goes without saying, but spoiler warning for the entire video from here on. If you haven't seen these yet and want to, go check them out and come back when you're done. So without further ado, let's get right into it with our first short movie of the night, which was No Touching. Essentially, a group of friends go to like a haunted attraction, and then the usual stuff plays out. I did not like this one.
Aw.
Even having the always awesome Doug Jones couldn't save it. Like, I like badass women kicking the shit out of sexual deviants as much as the next person, but the makeup was bad. Those 3 dudes were not scary. The main demon guy was not scary. The haunted house design was not scary. The plot was not scary, or good, or sensical. Like, it just... And I appreciate throwing some wrestling moves in there. Like, demon guy did a double clothesline. One of the women did a fucking Hurricane Rana. That was cool. But, like, other than that, what the fuck? And then the end. Like, what the fuck? And even if you sign a waiver that says you can't be touched in one of the extreme haunts, I'm pretty sure they can't grab your ass and stick their fingers in your vagina. This is, like, the first full-on miss for me. This was not good. And then poor Doug Jones. I assume this was a favor for a friend. This was completely skippable. It looked amateurish, and the story was dumb. Blah. Judging by your aw, you like this, so...
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I like this one a lot.
I don't get it.
I mean, for one, we have Zoe Bell. And she was Uma Thurman's stunt double for pretty much most of Uma Thurman's movies. And then also she was in Death Proof, the car segment.
Mm.
And yeah, I like Zoe Bell a lot. And I think this was mostly just a vehicle for her to show off her moves in a horror short.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes much more sense now with all of the ass kickery that was going on.
Yeah. And like I'm assuming the other girl's probably a stunt double as well.
That makes a lot of sense then. Okay.
And hence it's like, 2 females thrown into a stereotypical horror plot, but the twist is they're badasses.
And I liked that part. Just the casing around it was just...
But yeah. I extremely enjoyed this one.
Well, let's move on to the second horror short of the night, which was Miner's Mountain.
So in this one, we start off with a cop being called out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And this is taking place in mountain area, lots of woods. And some creepy shit happens. And then some bad stuff happens. Then later on, we fast forward years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's some cops questioning this cop as to what happened. And obviously, he doesn't want to give up too much information because he's afraid of sounding crazy. This one is another one of those ones that I'd love to see it turned into a full-length movie. And it almost kind of seems like The Descent if all the creatures in the mountain came up.
Yeah.
I very much liked how it played out. Like the special effects, like the creatures, and like I could have done with a little less of the racist cop, good cop.
Yeah, I agree with
little
that.
play going on,
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, I want to see more.
Okay.
You?
This one was okay. It's another that definitely had some budget behind it. I thought everyone was well cast. Especially the asshole detective. He looked like an asshole detective. This was a solid entry. As you said, it was told through flashbacks and then present day. I haven't written in my notes that the creature design also felt very The Descent. Like, I wasn't blown away, but I don't regret watching it like I did the previous movie. Short film for tonight. One nitpick. If you see crazy things in the woods and run back to your car, why would you lock the door but not roll up the window? Then I just sat in my car for nearly an hour. Fuck that! Drive away! You're a cop. Speed. You're allowed. Inversely, why hello there, Sheriff's Kitchen. I'm such a kitchen whore, and that was a nice kitchen. So yeah, overall, it was a good use of budget, good effects, It was solid. I wasn't blown away, but it was still, it was passable.
Awesome.
Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Well, that wraps up night 17. Thank you very much for watching and or listening. We'll return tomorrow with the next entries into this year's October movie marathon. So until then, my name is Philip.
And I'm TJ.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.